Welcome to Politricks Watch. This is Serpy. Now today I'm going to talk about the major bust that occurred at the Mobay Wharf, where 19 weapons were discovered. This include 6 rifle, portion of handgun, mostly Glocks, and 470 rounds of ammunition. 470. Remember, this is just one bust, This is just one bust. 19. Let's do some basic maths. Let's say the group of people who bring this in, whichever gang, whichever crew, let's say them they get through in their entire existence. Who knows how long them exist? Let's say in their entire existence, they need to get through 10 shipment, which is on the low side. 10, you can do 10 shipment in a month. But let's say them they get through 10 shipment in their entire existence. That would be 190 guns. 190 guns, and we know it's under 10. Some of those want people to realize the kind of firepower and the amount of firepower that is currently on the streets of Jamaica. This is while the average civilian is unarmed like a sitting duck. I want you to look on your screen right now. You see these rifles? A typical 87 bring them in. A typical 90, nothing major. I don't know who tell people say a 116 bring rifles in Jamaica and bring in. Anybody with money can place an order for weapons and get them. Anybody we want to bring in illegal weapons in Jamaica, from them get the link, then place them order and them get them. How much time I ever telling you? Your average scammer, your average gang, especially on Mobay, from them make a money. When them young with from them make the first money off of scamming, the next thing them do is place an order for guns. And the guns them turn up. You don't need to be no big shot high ranking links, nothing like that. When you have the money, you'd get them. You know, this is how Papa Show thing is. Neon green rifle. Neon, you can tell there's a bunch of posers bring this in. Neon green, red, black and white camo rifle. Young youth make money. Want arm themselves, want strengthen them gang, etc. But pay attention to the two on the left. Those two, very, very interesting. Those two are what them call the Draco. When you hear man talk about the Draco, turbo weapon. Average civilian's worst nightmare, police worst nightmare too. But most of the average civilian, you know why? Because it's basically an AK, but a short barrel AK. So it can fire the same 7.62, but because the barrel shorter, because the overall length of the weapon shorter, them can tuck it easier. Them can conceal it easier. So you know, say they have very sinister intentions with this. I would like people to realize what they're up against. You see, even if you're armed, you're now hoping the 87 while wheelless can manage it. And luckily, he probably can't. But that's probably luckily for you, because the person who you might find probably gonna miss. But you know who it's not luckily for? The pit that walk down the road or the granny that walk down the garden, because the shotgun all about the place. The Draco is not very accurate. If you notice, it don't even have a butt stock. Then basically hold it like a pistol and then rest them on the hand on the wood part this and spray them and spray. Them a fire from the hip. It don't even have a butt stock, it's nothing for you with accuracy. Spray and pray. And you want to make sure so you're not in the way when it's a spray. People talk about them things that like a joke thing. And the short barrel, AK the Draco, it have a different sound to it. A different sound to it. Make big man wet out them pants. Make big man get diarrhea quick. It's all fun and games until a European get shot with it, you know. All fun and games until them spray it over your yard. 87s are constantly upgrading their arsenal, and whether or not they can fire it accurately is completely irrelevant, because you know what? Whoever get hit with it still counts as a dead body. It's not like say they miss them target and then shoot somebody else, that person is any less dead because I never them he didn't intend to shot, and that's how it work. Look at your screen. Them things in the hands of your average LIQ 87. Look on your amount of handgun the man them bring in, and this is just one shipment. Just one shipment, as you can see, most of them are Glock. I'm surprised to see a Springfield XD in the stash. Normally I don't really see criminals buy that, but as I said, them know about everything. Them bring in everything, any brand. When the money is there, the people them can source it and bring it in. But don't forget, this is just one stash, one shipment. Who knows, the very same day this shipment get catch, 4 or 5 others probably go through. We could talk about sourcing, or get into the source where them come from, where them go. Every time these busts are made, and we say, alright, 15 gun fine, 20 gun fine. I'm always wondering, so what happened to the person who sent it? And what happened to the person who did receive it? When you send something, you need a sender and a receiver. How hard can it be to trace the sender and the receiver? A matter of fact, why them don't make the receiver come pick them up? Why them don't make the receiver, or you find it in a fridge, stuff it right back in there and make the somebody come pick it up? It's been years and we can't find the people them. Every time these kind of big boss go down, we can't find who are send and receive. Make them come pick it up. Because we're going to celebrate 19 guns fine and much rifle and alright, but the person who send and receive, if them get catch, tomorrow them they send some more. We think them are going to stop. We think them are going to call each other and say, boy dog, you know, she said the man them find some, but I will stop and go live a law-abiding life, yeah man, no. I seem like Diet Coke. If you catch a shipment, but you don't catch the sender and the receiver, you don't catch the source, man just send more. Man just send more, and you know what? Even if it's a short supply in the streets, then the price of the one they make in the streets already just rise. The laws of economics apply to everything, even illegal weapons. So the gun seller not really get affected, you know. Because, alright, nothing not to come in. The one them have already, the one them we are going to sell now, if it used to be 150,000, now 300,000. Because supply short, one of the pan, you want the gun or not. That's how them are going to treat it. So if you not catch the man, them will actually do the selling, the trading, the sourcing. It's a hollow victory. A hollow victory. So I'm not going to kiss me teeth and say this or nothing. No, that's ridiculous. These are extremely dangerous weapons and a good thing them come out for the streets, but we really want to see some arrest right now. Right. Tell if you clap hands and I say, yeah, look how much gun them find and then nothing after. You're trying to tell me that the best and brightest minds in the JCF and the Coast Guard, etc. can't outsmart a group of, alright, if we can't catch the source who are hide behind the bush, at least catch the receiver. Catch the youth them or buy them. We can't catch them neither. Let's say the man who send it is so smart, he's 10 step ahead of the system and all these things. Alright, what happened to the man them? What happened to the youth them in the streets who are buy? You can't tell me say, when you can't outsmart a group of low level 87s who are do the purchasing. The gangs are do the purchasing. When you can't outsmart them. Sting operation? What is sting operation then? You know the question we have to go start ask the people who are in charge, the people who make these kind of decisions. And these are the questions Jamaicans can take and apply to anything in life. Anything in life, when you're ready for this? Here's the question. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? Let me say it again. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? Let's apply it. Okay? Members of the security forces who are responsible for catching these type of criminals. The sting operations that you would need to catch them, right? Or just catching them period over you do it. It's either you can't do it or you don't want to do it. If you say the security minister, your target is to get 300 guns off of the streets every month. It's either you can't do it or you don't want to do it. So you have to go tell me if you can't do it, and then we can say, alright, find somebody else to do work. Or you have to go say you don't want to do it, and then you have to go explain what go on, because something shaky right there, so. But if you don't want to do it, you can apply this to almost anything in the country. So you can ask your favorite politician, or say to your favorite politician, you know what? We want the pothole on this road fixed by end of March. It's either you can't do it, or you don't want to do it. We want murders to go under 1,000 by the end of 2022. It's either you can't do it, or you don't want to do it. You see, the problem with Jamaicans is that operate upon too much feelings. Facts, data, hard numbers, then things don't mean nothing in Jamaica. People need to stop be vague. But we need to stop be vague about lower crime. No, we need to be specific. Go under 1,000 or look another job. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? And if you can't do it, why are you here? If you hire a plumber to come fix your pipe, and when you reach as a plumber, more on this pipe fixed by the end of today, because we are wasting too much water. And the plumber start, well, you see, you're not no long talking. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? And if you can't do it, what are you doing here, Mr. Plumber? Make me go find a next plumber, because you can't do it. It can be applied to almost anything in life. Tax the man, I want you to take me from point A to point B. Well, you see. Listen, you need to give me up a long chatting. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? Yo, make $100 million by the end of the year. You see, is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? We don't have to this whole heap of long talking all the time. No? Sometimes we need to just cut down things and we get straight to the point. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? If you go tell your woman, say, alright, put one of your foot them at east, put one of your foot them at west. Alright, now put your hand over here so, and your finger over here so. Is it that she can't do it or she don't want to do it? Ladies, if you ask a man, forget money for, I don't know, do your nails or whatever, and the man say, it's simple. It's either the man can't do it or him not want to do it. People love too much excuse and rational. We don't need to hear the rational, we need to hear the explanation. It's either you can't do it or you don't want to do it. You'll be surprised how much time you save. You'll be surprised how much time you save. Alright, go and go run 100 meters in 9.5 seconds. You see my foot hurt now, miss, and my ankle and brother. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? So that's the approach we take when it comes on to crime fighting. That's how we have to treat politics. That's how we have to treat the powers that be. Anytime them come out and them talk about a particular issue and them say, you know what, we're having a major issue protecting citizens, we're having a major issue stopping man in a prison from sending out orders and kill people. Alright, so what you going to do to stop it? Listen, is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? The jailbird Dan was sending orders for people that ready to the road. Stop him. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? And if you can't do it, what are you doing here? Make you know. You find a replacement. Because they know why some countries are so successful. Because that is the attitude them take towards film leaders. You are put in position to do a specific task. Fix this. Oh, so either you can't do it or you don't want to do it. See you later. When in Jamaica, we make man sit down and give you the reason and the excuse for 20 years straight. Why them can't fix a road we can withstand 2 days of rainfall? Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? Why every year, 2 years we have to fix about the same road them, the same pothole them? Why the same road them a flood from 1922 till now? Every year new contract for fix road and I don't understand. Is it that you can't do it? I don't want to do it. If you can't fix pothole, tell the people them so you can't fix pothole. If you can't build nothing, admit that. Tell the people them say, you know what? We have to go to China and build everything. Because we don't know what we do. Be honest. Is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? It can be applied to almost anything in life. We don't want you no more excuse, bro. We've been hearing excuses and reasoning and the rationale and well, you see, it's because of this and because of... It no matter, me a drone right now. Save me. Well, you see, brother, is it that you can't do it or you don't want to do it? I say I'm going to drone and listen to you and tell me the reason why you can't help me for. But you say I waste my time, better I go drone. Stand up on the side of the riverbank. Well, you see, it's because, and it's because, just stop your nice dog. Is it that you can't do it? I don't want to do it. That's the approach of we start take. But I doubt it still because, as I say in the video yesterday, what it boils down to is Jamaica is a weak nation. And weak nations cannot make strong demands from anybody. Not even the leaders them elect. So, make us see what come out of this. Make us see if something are going behind the scenes with the rest of the public don't know about. I mean, I wouldn't get my hopes up, but I would love it if they prove me wrong. Because you see, I don't take joy in seeing the security forces fail. Enough people get them kicks when them see the police can't solve certain case and the police and the customs can't catch certain things. Enough people get them kicks for that. I don't. Right. So, if we hear next week or next month, say, they end up catch the man who sip it for your son and catch the network and man them one, I would say well done. I would say well done. But history show we say, usually what happens is go and find one bag of hype and excitement and then fade away and nothing after that. And the man them will send them, I guess them just lay low and then just wait for another time and send some more. Street youth thing this, gang thing this. It is too easy for man go foreign, get links and start selling back gun and shot at Jamaica. Too easy. You don't have to be no powerful, you don't have to be no high, so nothing like that. That is false. Ask Mobay people them. Same youth them from the corner with boss and go foreign. Just like Babu, Stone Crusher. Don't worry, we'll soon hear about that. Not even going to touch on that. Not even going to touch on that. I'm going to show you the type of people them, right, who stay foreign and fund and armed gangs in Jamaica. Just remember that name there, Babu. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. BIA, you don't know, more life. Vulture squad, stay circling. Yes.